Let's get it going. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. AKA Parlay Guy, AKA Parlay King, exclusive picks, bringing you another edition of a show giving you quality picks with a ratio of 90% right. We finna go over yesterday and a few teams that messed off every possible aspect of me winning, excuse me, hitting. And I mean, Toronto played like trash. I couldn't believe it. Toronto didn't try to come out and win. They didn't want to win. Rundown from yesterday on all of the scores, all of the happenings, all of the parlays I gave out, which Toronto was the one that messed up the biggest one. Three pick, easy walk off three. I should have put Philly over there on the Milwaukee Angels three, but you know how that go. The Yankees, I knew I reversed that for a reason. That plus 1.5 came through. You had to reverse that part. St. Louis just terrible. They trash. It's a lot of teams yesterday that didn't show nothing. The Dodgers with the over and under, man. Minnesota Twins. You got to take the Dodgers. They're on a 10-game winning streak. They smashing the bookies. Everything going down. Let's get on the day. I ain't finna do no quick. It ain't gonna be no long show today. It's just gonna be me exclusively trying to get a winner, trying to hit. It's gonna be an early hit, then a late hit ticket. So it's called the ATM Smasher going down, where I give you an early three pick and a late three pick. That way you got you a six pick. Go get a bag. New York Mets first game going against Cincinnati Reds. Now today you got a pitcher on the mound. We don't know nothing about this pitcher for Cincinnati. Now Walker on the mound for the Mets, he's pretty good, but yay, Walker. I done seen Walker fold at the end of the game. They got the money line out there, negative 320. So I'm just gonna go straight with it. Off the rip, we going New York Mets minus 1.5. I feel like the Mets should blow them out. See, if the Mets don't do nothing to get no points, you know what time it is. Trash. So that's a good pick for early. The Mets minus 1.5. Tampa Bay and Milwaukee. Here go one of them games with two teams I don't like. If you ever heard me talk about the Tampa Bay Rays, it's all related to trash. But you never know today because they playing against another trash team, Milwaukee Brewers. They both got so-called pitchers, but that Springs for Tampa Bay, he steady loses. Woodruff, he's pretty good, but you never know. I got the perfect scenario though. I'm using this on another ticket. I'm taking Tampa Bay, the plus the 2.5 on the alternate run line ticket. So you gotta, if you able to bet, you gotta put it in like that. Tampa Bay plus 2.5. They got two so-so pitchers. One of them gonna give up the gas. I done seen the Milwaukee pitcher come out and give up the gas, so that's how it goes. The next game, Washington, Cincinnati, Chicago Cubs. Now I'm putting the Mets on that ticket, that the alternate run line ticket. I'm putting them money line, so you can put their money line on that ticket. Negative 1.5 on the ATM Smash, a three pick. The Angels and Oakland A's. Terrible game today. So here go the twist of the ticket today. What's the over and under in that game, and what's the point spread? Who favored? I'm jumping out there today, man. I'm taking chances today. I'm taking Oakland A's on the money line. That's on the ATM Smasher, which you can reverse it. Put Oakland plus 1.5 on the alternate ticket. Now you say MLS, they sorry, man. They sorry. Who the team they playing in the All-Star game? They playing a team across seas? Some of they players over there? I didn't even see that on the thing played today. I like the European soccer league, so if they playing any soccer league, you got to take the soccer league from Europe. San Francisco and San Diego Padres. These pitchers are for San Diego, they up and down. Pitcher for the Giants, he's pretty good, but the Giants always play San Diego tough. I'm taking St. Louis. San Francisco, I meant with the plus 1.5. Say my three pick is looking crazy, but I got a chance this today. I never put you gotta take the MLS. You gotta take the MLS. If they going against the Mexican La Lingua League, nah. I'll take MLS. But what you can do probably if you take the over and under, you can put it at 2, and they should both score a goal or something. But if you see the over and under sitting high, then you might can buy it down about 3 or something. Because if it's over 4.5, 3.5, 4.5, the money line like negative 260 or something with the over, and it's still up there like that, you got to play it like that, then buy it down 1, because you can do it over and under in that soccer game and it'll come through. Both teams should score 1 run, and hopefully it'll get to 3 points. That's how you do soccer. Yeah, get it down to 3. So you take that mug down to 3, because they're going to score. See, the only thing I don't like about the North American leagues, because they come out there and try to play this old set, score, let's play defense and let's play offense and kick the ball around and do this and that. They don't go target the goal. When you got teams like, I'm just using the example, Bayern Munich, they go targeting the goal trying to smash. They trying to total smash through the whole game. You got a few teams in the Spanish league, attack. They trying to smash. They going straight to the hole and they just trying to hit it, trying to get Superman shots, trying to go from out there the half point. They trying to score from the corner kicks, everything. Yeah, you can take MSL. Yeah, you could take them, man. You probably can take them on the money line and everything. But I'll do the over and under, man. I do it at 3. And if you want to just get out there with a 2 pick, you can take MLS and over 3. So I got to look at that too. I'm writing it down. MLS over 3. But me personally, I might put it on this parlay then. Cause I think they'll give me 3 runs regardless. So that might be my 4th pick right there. That's my 3rd pick of the morning. What time they play? I'm not even looking at it, so that's why I ain't really speak on it. So San Francisco, I'm taking San Francisco plus 2.5 on the alternate ticket. See, this alternate ticket, you got to put a lot of whatever the money line is, but it should pay out a little something. The Yankees and Seattle Mariners, man. I know what I'm taking in this game off the rip. I'm going Yankees. Which college you got to kill my ticket. It's another day. I'm taking the New York Yankees, New York Mets on the ticket. I'm adding it with Oakland. So I got New York Mets -1.5. I'm jumping out there and bucking LA Angels. I'm taking Oakland with the money line, but I reversed it on the alternate ticket, Oakland +1.5. New York Yankees money line, and I'm finna reverse New York Yankees on the alternate run line ticket +1.5. So the only one on the alternate run line ticket I'm taking is the Mets money line. Wait, hold on. And Tampa Bay +2.5. Oakland +1.5. San Francisco Giants +2.5. Yankees +1.5. Everything pay out no matter what. You just got to know when you do alternate run line tickets, that's that comeback, hope for it to blow up type ticket. But at the end of the day, if you keep doing it, it's gonna blow up and it's gonna skyrocket. Hold on, let me see what you said. Oh, it's a night game. I might do it tonight on that banger. I gotta look over that shit, see how the stats look later on. I can't do it right now. But I take the over 3 no matter what on that soccer game tonight. Over 3. If you want to get out there with MLS All Stars, you can take them or whatever, but it's gonna be a good scoring game. Should all All-Star games score a lot of runs. They ain't playing for nothing but pride. What was the score last year? Go by that. What was the score last year in the soccer game? Somebody put it in the comments for me. Score last year. So that's basically it right there for the early. ATM smasher. You got the Mets -1.5, Oakland money line, Yankees money line. Rolling with it. So like I tell you, it's always a possibility somebody gonna fold. I'm looking at Oakland in that game, but you never know. Oakland don't have good bats. They got base stealers, so if they walk, get on base, they know how to get to second base. If they get a ball on the outfield, they get them to third, so they win like that. Them dudes can't hit homers. They can't do nothing good. But today, I'm going with Oakland A's to just win by 1 point, and we finna see how that go. Now, this the second half for the Master Blast. I got 5 on the alternate run line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Working on that late 6 o'clock games. That way, you never know what we get out of it. It could be a 10, it could be a 8, it could be something on the alternate ticket. It's how we coming with this channel. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, run and tell somebody it's going down. I don't know what it is, but Parlay King, he doing his thing. He trying to get it. He want everybody to eat because he don't win and establish it through these stories, through this IG. But now he just came and said he just gonna give the game out no matter what. People see how I post. They know some days he gonna sit and post 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 picks. But then again, some days he's not. But some days when he do post 2, 3 a pick, 3 parlays a day, always trying to smash. 6 o'clock games right now. Let's move to the next one. Miami and Philly. This is where it gets tricky right here, man. I like Miami with the +1.5. So I'm taking Miami with the +1.5 on the other ticket. And matter of fact, on the alternate run line ticket, you gotta buy Miami plus the 2.5 on that ticket. That alternate run line ticket, I'm trying to hit today. Now I had a 10 pick the other day, and y'all saw it. If you was, you can go back and look what I said. Baltimore messed it up, and Milwaukee messed up a 10 pick. That 12 pick I had yesterday, man, was Toronto and St. Louis. I just didn't want to look at the rest. The Cardinals and the Blue Jays. Atlanta and Boston, the next pick I'm looking at. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, yeah, you take it over. You probably can do the 3.5 then. They score a lot of runs in baseball. And matter of fact, since you told me that score right there, MLS, the team total of the soccer game is on the ATM Smasher over 3 runs. So I got Miami plus 1.5 now, and that's soccer over 3 runs. See, that's how we doing it here. Tonight, 6 o'clock, right now, Miami plus 1.5, and I got that soccer game over 3. MLS, the All-Stars. Let's go to the next game. I got Toronto and this is that game from last night. Toronto playing bad, but they had that pitcher. I knew he would lose, but I took a chance at him. Today, Toronto got a pretty, this game right here, I want to stay away from. It might be an over game. First half over right here, I see. And they got up at 9. Yeah, you got to take Marlins that plus 1.5, and it should go under. But you got to buy it, man. This how you got to do the Marlin game. Speaking of that, I'm wiping off the alternate run line. And I'm keeping the Marlins plus 2.5 on the alternate. I'm not taking the Marlins straight up, but I'm taking them with the plus 1.5. So taking with the spread, whatever you feel. Toronto, I want to say take Toronto, but Baltimore play hard at home. Baltimore actually got a winning record, so they pretty good. Toronto. I'm skipping that game, man. That's the first game today I'm skipping. Atlanta Braves plus Boston Red Sox. Now here's the craziest game of the day. Pitch on the mound for Boston, he sucked, but he strikes out. Pitch on the mound for Atlanta Braves, he sucked, but they know each one of them known to come out and give you a good game. Each one known to throw a spread. So the late games are finna be interesting. Now I'm finna do this is a 2-pick right here. This is a good 2-pick, which I'm just gonna write it down. I'm not putting it on no ticket, no parlay, or whatever. First half 2-pick could be Atlanta, Boston over 3.5. If you see the over and under at 3.5 or 4, you can take the first 5 innings over 3.5, 4 runs. I'm gonna do the same with Toronto and Baltimore. 3.5, 4 runs. So whatever one you can get on a 2-team spread, you can take it at 3.5 or 4. They should give you that by the time top of the 6th start. The score should be 2-1, 2-2, 4-1, or something like that, where they might have a total of 5 points. But when you play that first half over and under, you got to play it for the push. No matter if it don't hit, never buy a 0.5 anything on any possible thing except that plus 1.5 when you're taking it on the spread. So that's how we're gonna do that one. Yeah, but I need that nigga to say the Blue Jays got some big bats, man. I need they big bats to step up today. Springer is good, but guess what? Today, if they don't get hit, I need the other team to hit. That's why I'm taking them with Baltimore got bats, man. They don't need nobody back. If Baltimore can hit this dude, they're gonna give you 2 runs regardless. The Baltimore Orioles got bats. That's why I'm not putting Toronto to win no game. Cause Baltimore got bats. They got a lineup where they can hit the ball. They kind of like remind you of the Houston Astros before they even got good. That's who Baltimore Orioles remind you of. Tigers. This is one of the trash games of the day. These late games is kind of falling in place. Both of our here's the game right here. Hutchinson, he's pretty sorry. He got more strikeouts than anything. Pitcher for Cleveland, kind of sorry. This the first team total game right here, man. You could do this on a one bank or whatever. I told you I give you straight bets too. Big late, cause Detroit just either they gonna tear you off the frame when you go with them and lose, and you go against them, they gonna cover the spread. But this pitcher for Detroit Tigers tonight, he will give up some runs. Point blank, he will give up 3 runs. So you can check that money line. If you can money line that off of that first half, Cleveland team total should go over 3. Now I'm coming back tomorrow with all these results of this day. And I haven't gave you the third pick of the ATM Smasher yet. I got Miami plus 1.5, and I got the over on the soccer game. Texas and Houston. This is a show no-brainer. This the first 1.5, minus 1.5 tonight. I'm taking Houston minus 1.5 on an alternate ticket. Houston money line on that ticket. You actually can do the New York Mets minus 1.5, Houston minus 1.5. So that's the first spread ticket, a 2-pick. So right now you got two picks. Already you got a 3-pick and a 3-pick. So that's how I do it. Now y'all see how easy that was. And we still got more games. So you never know what we end up with today. MLB preview show, Parlay King exclusive, bringing it raw and uncut. And at the end of the day, I'm going to go back on whatever you heard me saying. I'm in the water lab, I'm studying, I'm looking, I'm trying to assess games, put things together, etc. We finna bust it up. One of these parlays or 2, hopefully for all of them to come through. I had a perfect day one day. I'm finna get it again. 12-pick came through, 10-pick teaser, 10-pick spread, 6-pick, 4-pick, 2 6-picks. That was equal to the 12. I broke it in half. A couple of more 5-picks. So that's how you eat. And that's how you really ATM smash. You stick in here with me long enough, you're going to have that same success with hitting numerous picks on one day instead of trying to hit that one pick. To get that one bag, you can hit 1,000 picks and try to hit 1,000,000 picks no matter what. Then at the end of the day, we all live comfortable. We all brag. Keep going to the next games. I ain't even got Chicago White Sox and Kansas City Royals. I'm just going to skip over that game. 2 trash pitchers. I don't even want to do the team total. I don't want to do the over and under. Nothing on that game. St. Louis Cardinals and Colorado Rockies. St. Louis, one of the teams that messed me up last night. They number 1 in their division. Freeland on the mound. I'm skipping that game. Now, you put in the comment earlier, you say the Rockies over. That's a guarantee. You got to buy it down. They got it at 12. They still going to hit. Colorado bats is superly on, but it might be a catch game. Last night, they put up so many runs quick. Colorado known for coming out the Knicks and blasting and not covering the spread. So guess what? It's in the comment. You said take the over. It's a good pick, but I'm not writing it down because I'm just writing it down. Parentheses, Colorado game. If I did take the over, it'll be like it'd be over 10. I'll do that alternate on an alternate bet over 10. Matter of fact, you can put the Colorado game with Cleveland team total because that's something I just wrote down. I'm not going to do it. The Cleveland team total. Team total. That's just Cleveland get over 10 runs. That's a If a team, if a bookie, a sports book, or anything let you put that in, that's a good two-team. Colorado game over 10 runs, team total, everybody, and Cleveland just them to score over 3, a good two-pick. Now, believe me, if you can just $5 on everything I'm saying, boy, you believe surprised how that's gonna come out. 2 more games left on the schedule: Pittsburgh and Arizona Diamondbacks. You got to take Arizona at home, but I'm skipping that game. I'm not writing it down. That's the second or third game I done skipped today. This the game that I knew it would come down to the Dodgers, which the Dodgers got a pitch on the mound. They done won 10 straight games. They finna give up a game today, guaranteed. I'm taking Minnesota and I'm putting them on the Minnesota plus 1.5, plus 2.5 on the alternate ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The alternate ticket only got 8. It's an 8-teamer. And here's the bets right here. Here's everything. You actually, if you can't get away with it, you put Atlanta and Boston over the first half or whatever, and Toronto, Baltimore over the first half on the 10 pick. Because the 8 pick that I'm finna give you, the alternate run pick, can equal a 10 pick if you can get away with that. Atlanta, Boston over 3.5 runs for the first half, and Toronto and Baltimore over 3.5 runs for the first half. So breakdown, ATM smasher is this: New York Mets minus 1.5, Oakland money line, New York Yankees money line. That's the first early ticket. If that come through, no matter what you want to play again, if you don't want to play the two team smasher, 2 parlay smasher, you don't have to play either one you want. Then the night game, 6 o'clock ticket, you just say Miami plus 1.5, take all that money from that early one. The over on the soccer 3, the All Stars, MLS. Houston minus 1.5. You finna eat. You can 2-team early and night. You can take the Mets minus 1.5, Houston minus 1.5. You finna eat that 2 pick. The alternate run line ticket is the Mets money line, Tampa Bay plus 2.5, Oakland plus 1.5, San Francisco plus 2.5, New York Yankees plus 1.5. I reversed it. Miami plus 2.5, Houston money line, Minnesota plus 2.5 to end that day on that. The few more picks I gave out, you got to go back and listen to it. It's an 8 pick, 2 3 picks, a 2-teamer, a 2 pick. Actually, the 2 pick, first half 2 pick is Atlanta Braves, Boston Red Sox over 3.5 or 4, whatever the team total. Toronto, Baltimore over 3.5, 4. That's a 2 pick, first half team game totals over runs. You're hearing it raw and uncut, doing it straight out the lab. Parlay King exclusive pick. Get him a comment, inbox, IG Parlay King 101. Parlay King on Facebook. ATM Smash is the only thing you can say to get my attention from here on out. We finna go bust up all parlays, all sports books, all online sites. Even your homeboy, if he say he want to get hit, we gonna try to bust him up. That's why I say it's exclusive. Conversations done through the text, where I'm trying to want you to eat. The Cash App is $ Parlay God King, and you know what time that is. If you feel like anything I said, use today and here on out, Highly appreciated because my only goal is to see if you start busting it up super stronger than you did 3 weeks ago, yesterday, or last week. Football coming up in 2 days. Preseason finna kick off, so it's finna get more interesting with these picks. It's finna get more interesting the way we play all type of parlays and reverse it and twist it back up, and then you got all this like a big gumbo of parlaying. Let's go. Let's eat them out.